Hi, this is Dave Missel from Sennheiser at NAB 2017, and I'm going to go over a few things with you with our new wireless system, the EM6000. So the EM6000 is a 2-channel digital receiver. I'm showing 2 of them here racked up right above our earlier version of a digital receiver, the D9000. So we've basically taken the technology of our D9000 and created the EM6000 2-channel digital receiver. This receiver will accept transmissions from the SKM6000 transmitter, which I have right here, and also the SK6000, which is a small belt pack transmitter. And they are doing a digital modulation scheme and transmitting to the receiver. So unlike an analog system, it doesn't have any companding or any pre-emphasis or de-emphasis of the system. So it's a very quiet, very high dynamic range of 110 dB and a very low noise floor. So it basically sounds like a wire, this transmission, going from the transmitter to the receiver. The transmitters work on a lithium-ion battery. The SK6000 has a little small one like this, runs about 5 hours of battery life on it. But because we have such a nice powerful battery in here, we've built into the transmitter a lot of headroom so I don't create any intermodulation between the transmitters. That's the beauty of this system, that it's a digital system that has no intermodulation artifacts, meaning I can take my frequencies and align them right next to each other to be very spectral efficient in any crowded RF environment. So that's a big plus with this digital system, spectrum efficiency and not having to do an intermodulation study between these transmitters because they don't create intermodulation artifacts. The handheld itself also has a lithium-ion battery. I'm going to slide it out of here. This runs about 5 hours of battery life as well. The capsule is removable, and I can put on our Neumann capsules, the 204 or the 205. I can put the 835 on it, 945, all of our 800 and 900 series capsules, all compatible with the handheld. I just slide it right back on and I'm ready to go. Now for charging the batteries, we did introduce this year a new 1U battery charger. And here I'm showing it with the modules for the belt pack battery and also the modules for the handheld battery. So I can just pop out a brand new battery here and pop it into a handheld that needs a new battery. And I can do the same thing with the belt pack battery, which is right here. And it's also networkable. Just like our receivers, the 9000 and the 6000 receiver, they are networkable so I can monitor the receivers and my battery charging all from my laptop. So if you take a look up here, I can look at my D9000, 8 channels of receivers. I can look at my 6000, 4 channels here, and then I can look at my battery telemetry of the charger tray, 1U configuration, and I can see what batteries I'm charging. I have one up there that's only at 11% and a couple at 100%. If I look at the back of the receiver of the 6000, you can see that I have a Dante option. So a lot of people want to have this option for matrixing their digital information in and out. It's so very easy to use this on a cable. Here's my Ethernet connection here, so I can connect it to my internet and to my network. I have my AS3 output, my word clock for syncing, and then I have an analog output for each of the channels as well. Here we have our BNC input for our remote antennas. The BNCs on the outside are my inputs. The ones on the inside is a throughput, so I can actually bring in 2 remote antennas, left and right, A and B diversity, and I can daisy chain them down to the next dual receiver just below it, and I can daisy chain up to 16 channels off of 2 antennas. So a very efficient system. It actually has a little amplifier in there as well, so I have no RF loss as I daisy chain the receivers down to the bottom of the line. So this is the system. It's a offshoot of the D9000, the EM6000, and you saw the transmitters, the battery charger for it, everything networkable with Dante to my laptop. So thanks for joining us for NAB 2017.